Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have an interesting one for you. If you are aware, Peter Thomas Roth has this product called the Instant Firm Eye Temporary Eye Tightener. I really enjoy this product. It retails for $38 for 20 mils, and what it does is it tightens and firms temporarily the under eyes. I cheat and use it a little on my smile line, on my forehead wrinkles. Well, L'Oreal has just come out with a product that says it will do the same thing. So today we're going to compare. The L'Oreal one seems to only be available on the TikTok shop as of right now, so that's where I picked mine up. I paid $19.99 and this one has 15 mils. The difference is about $1.30 an ounce as compared to $1.90 an ounce. So slightly less expensive. The other really cool thing about the L'Oreal one is that it says that you can use it after makeup, which the Peter Thomas Roth says that you can't. They say you can put makeup on top of it, but this one can go under or over makeup, and I find that very exciting. Let's see how they compare. And then I brought in some L'Oreal favorites to put on. We're gonna start with the Peter Thomas Roth, and I will start under this eye, or at least on this side of my face. I put a very, very tiny amount. It does come with a brush. And I have no skincare on my face right now. I did do my brows with my L'Oreal brow pen. And I'm just gonna make that tiny little dot cover all of it. And it does say that you are supposed to remain somewhat expressionless. Now I'll put the L'Oreal on this side, this much. And the directions say to swipe 2 or 3 times under your eye. And now I'm going to give it a minute or two to sort of settle in. BRB. I'm back. I did have the fan on my face for about 2 minutes, and taking a look, I don't see any residue. My under eyes do appear to be smoother. Maybe it feels a little bit tighter on the Peter Thomas Roth side. Can you see a difference? I'm going to try not to move my face around too much, but I'm going to continue putting on my makeup. I'll start with my Australian Gold sunscreen. I have mine in the shade Fair to Light. I also wanted to mention on my lips, I just picked up this Tower 28 SOS Lip Softy. This was recommended to me by the Sephora employee for my dry lips, and I think it's because of the tretinoin. I'm trying to be careful to avoid my mouth when I'm putting the tretinoin on at night, and this is definitely helping. I'll take my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. I have it in medium, and I'm just gonna do a quick and easy eyeshadow on my eyes. I don't even have eyeshadow primer on. This is just lazy girl, throw some color on. Now I have my Infallible Grip from L'Oreal. When I travel, which I will be traveling in a couple of days, I have to leave town for a funeral, very sad. But these two products often travel with me because they are dependable. This liner goes on easy, doesn't move. You know I love my L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. So good. Got my L'Oreal Skin Ink. This may travel with me as well. Shade 130. By the way, that Morphe brush is an A20. It's really nice for just the lazy girl bronzer on the eyes. This Skin Ink does work fast, so I like to do one side at a time. This is my e.l.f. Complexion Duo. Nice matte finish. Little update on the Details by Tati. I really enjoy this ES6, which has a sort of rounded edge to it for using to cover up. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use this to spot cover. I'm going to put a little bit of this under my eyes, which I don't normally do, but I do not have a L'Oreal concealer. I'm just using the other side of that Complexion Duo brush. pretty good. Looks a little bit dry under the eyes. Brought in a little bit of my L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection pink powder. This is a Morphe A14. And unfortunately, I think my spot cover up, which happens a lot, sort of darkened my spots. Let's go back to the bronzer with my JennDBeauty angled brush. This bronzer is just so good. Every time I use it, I'm reminded just how good it is. Hopefully I don't screw anything up because I brought in my liquid L'Oreal blush. I really enjoy this Lumi Le Liquid blush. Mine is in the shade Dewy Worth It. Elf Liquid Blush Brush. Just tap very lightly. Did I just pack my travel bag? I may have. Because this is nice. Just blotting off this Tower 28. And then I'm going to add the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte Lip Liner. I have mine in the shade Matte Surmind. Then I have the Color Riche Nude Intense in the shade 182 New Extreme. This lipstick impresses me every time that I wear it. It is satin finish, but I blot it and it lasts so long and just feels heavenly on my dry lips. Just gonna add a little bit of the Telescopic Lift Mascara to my bottom lashes. I'm loving the complexion. The under eyes are looking really good. The only thing I'm not loving is that darkness. So I grabbed my L'Oreal. This is their 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. I do this sometimes. I actually could use the little sponge that's in there and just sort of clean up under my bronzer and maybe add a little bit of coverage where those spots got darker. And then I'll just take my bronzer brush and soften that edge. Final thoughts on the Peter Thomas Roth as compared to the Revitalift Eye Bag Instant Eraser. I'd say both under eyes look pretty good. They look a little bit dry because they're not happy having this underneath it, but the pink powder from L'Oreal helped. Now, the really cool thing is that this says that it can be placed on top of makeup. I'm gonna try it. It is. I think it messed up my blush a little bit. I've given it a couple of minutes and I do not recommend putting it on over makeup unless you plan on putting concealer on top of it again, because I definitely lost coverage on this side. It messed up my blush a little bit. I'm just gonna add a little more of the pink powder to see if that helps. Yeah, I'm gonna say spend the extra money on the Peter Thomas Roth, because the thing that excited me the most was putting this on top of makeup, and that did not work out well. So I hope that this was helpful. I will have everything listed and linked in the description box below. Some are affiliate links, so if you shop with those links, thank you so much. I do make a small commission, and it helps support me and my channel. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up, and of course, leave me a comment, even if it's just a heart to let me know you were here. I thank you so much for spending some of your precious time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.